Hey theorists! You might be wondering how the media is fooling us about the Israeli-Palestinian war. Well, in this video we will unveil the dark secrets of the media and try to understand the conflict. So let's jump right into the video. On the 7th of October 2023, Hamas, which is a political party and a military organization in Gaza, started an operation called Al-Aqsa Flood against Israel. They somehow managed to bypass the Iron Dome of Israel, which is used to blast bombs mid-air as soon as it detects a bomb. Many bombs were dropped in many Israeli cities, ending lives of many innocent Israelis. Armed Palestinians glided across the border and landed in Israel, and captured many areas of Israel. And hence, as a result, Israel declared war against Palestine. This is what media tells you. They are siding with Israel by declaring Palestinians as terrorists and telling you that many Israelis are running away from the country in fear because of the war. They are showing how badly Israel is suffering in the war and motivating those people who don't know the truth to support Israel. The media is hiding something that can completely change your mind. But before you know the dark secret of the media, we have to understand the past of Israel and Palestine. The land of Palestine was under control of many empires. It was first controlled by Jews. But after the Roman destruction of Jerusalem, many Jews ran away to different parts of the world, mainly into Europe. After the Romans, it was controlled by Muslims for centuries. But after the fall of the Ottoman Empire, Palestine was then under control of the British Empire. Still, Palestine was majority Muslim. There were some Jews still living in Palestine. During World War I, British asked for Arab help in the war, and in return they would give Palestine to the Arabs. They said the same things to Jews, that they would be given control over Palestine if they helped the Britain in the war. After the World War I, the British did not give Palestine to both of them until World War II. In World War II, when Hitler burned 6 million Jews alive, many Jews were afraid of Hitler and fled to Palestine illegally and made settlements in Palestine illegally. Britain was in favor of the Jews and passed Balfour Declaration, which expressed a national homes for the Jews. This obviously triggered the Arabs, and they opposed this declaration. In 1947, UN decided to divide Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. Though Jews being a minority, they were given the most land of Palestine. This division triggered every Arab country. When Israel declared its independence, the Arabs declared war against Israel. Arab soldiers were trained by Pakistan and Israeli soldiers were trained by the United States. The US also provided Israel with advanced military, which is the main reason why Israel won the Arab-Israeli war. They occupied more land of Palestine and captured Golan Heights from Syria, and they still control them today. Since then, many Palestinians are being oppressed by Israelis, Jews are illegally settling in Palestine, and many Palestinians are killed or forced out of their homes by Israeli forces. As I told you, that media is siding with Israel by calling Palestinians terrorists. They did not forget about the oppression of Palestinians by Israelis, which has been going on for more than 70 years. In fact, they are hiding this from you. 70+ years of oppression, no one bats an eye, one attack on Israel, and suddenly everyone is a Middle East expert and the world is with Israel and not Palestine. Israel received $8 billion as aid. Hamas attacked as a reply for, enough is enough. The media does not see or show you the crying and the killing of the Palestinians, but for some reason, they did show you the crying and deaths of Israelis. And not just the Western media, even on social media, celebrities know the truth but still stand against it. For example, Justin Bieber posted a story, praying for Israel, while using a background of buildings destroyed in Gaza. As soon as he realized this, he deleted the story. Jamie Lee Curtis, she posted a picture of what she thought were Israeli children, with the caption "Terror from the Skies," which turned out to be Palestinian children fleeing Israeli bombs. As soon as she realized that, she deleted the post. The Western media is full of lies, so please, do not believe the lies. You might be wondering, what do you mean by Israeli media propaganda? Let me tell you, but first you tell me, which of the following picture is a picture of Masjid al-Aqsa? If you said this one, then you would be dead wrong, and that is exactly what Israeli media is doing. This is not Masjid al-Aqsa, but it is the Dome of the Rock, This is the Masjid al-Aqsa that unfortunately, many Muslims don't know. They are implanting this image in the minds of Muslims that this is Masjid al-Aqsa. And when the real Masjid al-Aqsa gets destroyed, they will show videos and pictures of the Dome of the Rock, making Muslims into thinking that Masjid al-Aqsa is fine. And that is very dangerous. And you might have also seen a lot of Israeli soldiers making TikToks. Now simps being simps get attracted and they will automatically side with the Israelis. The best thing we can do is to donate to the Palestinians who require help from the Muslims. Protesting at the streets, stepping at Israeli flags won't do anything. In order to help Palestinians, stop buying from these companies as they fund the Zionists. If you're going to do protests, boycott them. Make sure you shut these companies down for sure. Imagine how badly will they be affected if 2 billion Muslims stop buying their products. And donate. Imagine, even if 1 billion Muslims donate $10 each to the Palestinians, you will be giving $10 billion together to the Palestinians. Donation link is in the description of the video. In conclusion, the media is siding with Israel, calling Palestinians terrorists, and whatever Israel is doing right now is so-called self-defense. I mean, in the name of self-defense you only fight those who attack you. Why did Israel attack Syria and Lebanon as well? Do not believe everything that the media tells you as truth. And I would recommend you helping the Palestinians financially by donations. Link is in the description. In the end, I would like to share some videos.
This story of 40 Israeli babies being decapitated has been shared all over the media. By the way, this is an image of Palestinian kids. This disinformation was even mentioned by US President Joe Biden, who claimed he had seen these images but had no citations to back it up. After the narrative is built and the general public believed it, the White House took back their statement saying those images didn't even exist, and the Israeli army cannot confirm the story. Now, do you know who does have proof of babies being killed? The hundreds and thousands of images and videos being shared by Palestinians in Gaza of Palestinian children being murdered.
This 6-year-old Palestinian boy, Wadia El-Fayoumi, was stabbed 26 times in Chicago, Illinois, in the United States of America. Joe Biden says that he's sickened to learn about the brutal murder of this child, that this act and hate against a Palestinian Muslim family has no place in America. As Americans, we must come together to reject Islamophobia and all forms of bigotry and hatred. I'm sorry, Joe, but you kind of funded this. The blood is on your hands.
أنا سما وأنا ليان واليوم رجعنا لكم فيديو جديد هو تحدي الأندومن الحار مع أخونا وليد. طبعا أخونا وليد راح يشارك معانا بالأندومن. بس قبل ما نبلش الفيديو لا تنسوا اللايك والشير.
هلا في صوت طيارة خفيشة العب خفيف خفيش 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 خلاص تعال 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 خلاص سلام خلاص لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
We have failed both the Palestinians and the people of Kashmir. We have been able to make no impact at all. We are 1.5 billion people, and yet our voice to stop this blatant injustice is insignificant.
Mark my words, Zionists and nationalists, we will never agree. From land to sea, Palestine will be free.